Isekai Anime. We are back for more, and this time continuing the underrated adventure where I give you all underwatched or barely talked about Isekai titles that are really worth checking out. Even so, these Isekai anime are all good in their own way and give you all shows to add into your watch list. But I do hope you all enjoy, and let us get started. I'll be starting things off with the wrong way to use healing magic. This anime started at the beginning of this year and had a really good road ahead until it got barely talked about anymore. It's a great isekai take on another one of those healer anime tropes, but done very well. The protagonist Ken Saitou was accidentally summoned to another world with the student council duo, and it turns out that they all possess great power. But Ken is a different story. Healing magic in this world is super rare, and Ken managed to possess this ability, but now he was taken under his new mentor to train so harshly to bring out the potential in his healing magic, making him use it in the most craziest or bizarre ways possible to save his comrades from the death in battle. Now how about a cute girl dressed in a bear costume and has insane powers that can make her overpowered in another world? Sounds pretty cool, right? Then check out Kuma Bear.
Kuma!
Yuna loves playing VR MMO games, but one day she couldn't log out and got stuck in this virtual world. But now she wanders around in a bear outfit, wielding unimaginable bear-like powers. She can summon bears, power punch her way through enemies, and even shoot projectile fireballs. And her reputation just quickly rises as she becomes an adventurer and earns other people's trust. Lots of cute characters, great moments, and badass fights. Please go and check out this anime. Gates. Okay, now listen up. This anime may have the numbers to back up its popularity, but its glory days are over because I don't really see anyone talk or recommend this anime anymore. Now, portals from another world have been opening up in Japan in which monsters come through to destroy the city. That is why we have the Self-Defense Force. Well, they were actually tasked with entering the other world to explore its inhabitants and to somehow make a peace treaty with the ruling empire. And if they fail, then they just drag themselves into a war that will engulf both sides of the gate. It's a really cool take on an isekai anime with regular soldiers using guns to fight monsters in the other world. Very rare storyline that you don't really see anymore. If you really need something a bit more chill and experience tasty, delicious food that other world beings get to eat, then you need to check out Restaurant to Another World. This is a very relaxing slice of life anime of how characters from another world travel to a restaurant using a doorway as they get to eat food made by a human chef and his two waitress assistants. Now, big tip though, don't watch this when you're hungry, but this is one of the biggest underrated isekai anime currently out there. Even though it's simple, I like that it's so unique from any other show. One single man with the most important mission in his life, that is to spread the otaku culture, what it is like to be a true weeb in another world. You heard that right. This protagonist has vast knowledge on the otaku culture and is kidnapped to another world with a very important task. But what's funny is that even the Japanese government has given their full support, including a half-elf maid and a princess. And he will overcome the obstacles of politics, social classes, and ethnic discrimination to promote the ways of the otaku in this world that he got sent to. Now let me all ask you this question, but how does it truly feel to become a rich person in another world after failing in reality, I wonder? Well, you're actually about to find out from this underrated isekai that I'm about to show you.
何万枚もの金貨
お金貨
よっしゃー山野光葉の野望はここに始まった私の安泰で幸せな老後に備えて異世界で20億円分の金貨を貯めます
Saving 80,000 gold in another world for my retirement. This is a story of Yamato who failed to get into a university of choice. Her parents died in an accident, and she too faced her death until getting transported to another world. But she has the power to traverse between the other world and real life, requiring she kind of got a business idea. So, guess what she did next? She sold goods from real life to another world and made big bucks by ripping people off. I've seen that somewhere before, I'm not gonna lie. Do you all prefer to witness the most broken or overpowered anime protagonist probably in anime history? Well, you're in the right place. Here is My Instant Death ability is so overpowered. The protagonist Yogiri was born with a very dangerous power that kills in an instant. I don't really want to go into too much detail on how it works, but watch the anime and you'll find out. But which is why they locked him up in a facility until he was ready to go to school. His classroom was sent to another world as they all got powers and all that, but Yogiri remained the same all these years, the strongest in the universe, and now the other world just doesn't stand a chance against his instant death ability. At all. It is too damn good. He can even defeat Goku and Saitama, by the way. In my personal opinion, this is one of the most underrated isekai anime that is actually very good, and even though others really can't see it the way I do, it is still worth checking out. People from reality are getting summoned to another world and have the potential to mess or create inventions that can bring harm, and which is why you have your protagonist, a female assassin or executioner that is tasked with killing those other worlders to bring peace by betraying them. She befriends them and then, kills them. Simple as that. Though when she befriends one of them and realizes their power is to revert time, meaning they can't really die that easily, she discovers then the truth behind the organization that she has been working for all these years. Man Saitou is extremely underwatched, yet it's one of the most fun isekai anime made by Studio C2C, whom are one of my favorite animation studios in the entire anime industry. Saitou is your average handyman who helps people daily with stuff that need fixing, but one day he was transported to another world and he becomes a thief, a class that specializes in finding and unlocking treasure chests, using these handy skills, but in reality, is quite powerless compared to his other party members. It does focus a lot on slice of life and has great action battle scenes against monsters and enemies, but the quality of this anime is the most noticeable thing. Great animation and visuals, and it's really worth taking a look into.
我が国が誇る希代の問題児そして隠すこともない髪色で察せられる身分からこう呼ばれる狩猟の略奪姫マローダープリンセス
And finally, to recommend the last anime in today's video list, Magical Revolution of the Reincarnated Princess. Now, you won't believe the amount of people who decided to skip on this glorious reincarnation anime, but I'm here to tell you all about it. Now, it does feature a female protagonist, a girl who reincarnated as a princess and is going to take the throne for the kingdom. However, she has actually no interest in this and preferred to have her freedom to explore and do fun stuff using magic. But this anime does involve Yuri, a genre where two girls fall in love with each other, which does happen in this anime. But I get there are things that this anime has that not many people would like to witness, but trust me, It is so good. Don't miss out on it. Just go watch it. Looks like this is the end of the road for underrated isekai anime, though if you do ask me, no matter how underrated these anime are, isekai in the end is something everyone loves because it is such a popular genre, so do give these shows a try whenever you get the chance. But if you did enjoy, then please do drop a like to show your support, and subscribe to stay notified of all my latest uploads here on YouTube. Take care everyone, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one!